Students, yesterday we have seen the information about different taxes. Those were existed before GST. All those taxes are subsumed under GST. Means their name is changed to GST, they are not cancelled. Instead of excise duty, now it is GST. Instead of service tax, now it is GST. Instead of entertainment tax, now it is GST. For uniformness in our country, now there is only one tax, and that tax is GST. And it is in effect from 1st July 2017. Here is a invoice, means receipt, showing the tax invoice of goods purchase. Observe this carefully. It is the sample copy of the receipt. At the top to the left, the name of supplier is written. His address is mentioned there. Email address and mobile number is also mentioned. Below that, invoice number is written, GST/110. That means receipt number. To the right upper corner, GSTIN number, that is 15-digit alpha numerals. That means there are 15 digits, some alphabets are there and some numerals are there. Below that, date is mentioned, 31st July 2017. First of all, we will learn about the GSTIN, Dealer's Identification Number. GSTIN, the long form of this, G stands for goods, S for service, T for tax, I for identification, N for number. Goods and service tax identification number. GSTIN is mandatory. Mandatory means it is compulsory for the dealer whose annual turnover in previous financial year exceeds rupees 20 lakhs. Now, what is the structure of GSTIN? See below, there are 15 digits in the GSTIN number. First two digits are for the state code. 27 is the state code of Maharashtra. That's why this dealer is from the Maharashtra. First two digits tells that this trader or supplier or the firm is from which state. That means it is registered from which state. Next 10 digits are of PAN number. That means PAN number of dealer, PAN number of supplier, PAN number of that firm. Next, this one represents that the one represents the one registration. One represent one registration. That means only one firm is registered there. This Z indicates it is by default. By default means the absence of something. There are many meanings of by default. By default is actually phrase. Default most commonly means to fail to make the payment, especially on a loan. But that is not related here. Default has many meanings, but most of them involves the absence of something. Next, last digit, that is about the check code, confirms the validity of GSTIN when entered on the GST portal. In this way, there are 15 digits, and 15 digits are how? They are alpha numerals. Alpha means some alphabets are included, and numerals means some numbers are there. That means some numerals are included in that. First 2 digits are of state code. 27 is the code of Maharashtra. Next 10 digits are of PAN number of that firm, dealer, supplier. And these 3 digits, it tells about the number of registrations. It represents the registration. This is by default. And the last digit for the check code. That means it checks the validity of that. There are 2 components of GST. One is CGST and second is SGST. CGST stands for Central Goods and Service Tax. C for Central, G for Goods, S for Service, T for Tax, which is paid to the central government. Second is SGST. S stands for State, G for Goods, S for Service, T for Tax. State Goods and Service Tax, which is paid to the state government. Now we'll learn about the HSN code. HSN means Harmonized System of Nomenclature. Harmonized System of Nomenclature. Harmonized means to be suitable together or bring into consonance. Nomenclature means system of naming the things. System of naming the things. You know very well this word in the science. This is the sample copy of the tax invoice. Tax invoice of goods purchase. After learning the GST-IN number, HSN code, components of CGST and SGST, now we are learning here how to read the tax invoice. That means tax receipt. Now I am reading the first article. First, the HSN code of the first article is 210690. Every article has a HSN code. These are food related items. All have a HSN code. The name of the product is Peda and the rate of Peda is 400 per kg. But the quantity purchased is 500 grams, means half kg. So that the half of 400 means taxable amount is 200. On Peda, CGST rate is 2.5% and SGST rate is 2.5%. And by 2.5% of 200, that means 5 rupees tax paid to the central government, and by 2.5% on 200 rupees, that means 5 rupees is the tax paid to the state government. That means 200 rupees of that article, Peda, this 5 rupees and this 5 rupees, 10 rupees we have to pay the tax on this article. And the total amount of this article with the tax is 210. Next item is chocolate. The HSN code of chocolate is 210691. Rupees 80 is the rate of 1 bar. Taxable amount is 80. 14% is the rate of CGST and 14% is the rate of SGST. And by 14% the amount is 11 rupees 20 paise. This is paid to the central government CGST and 11 rupees 20 paise to the state government. The item is of 80 rupees, but we have to pay the tax 11 rupees 20 paise. 11 rupees 20 paise means totally 22 rupees 40 paise is the tax we have to pay on that article. And total amount of that article with tax, that means GST, 102.40. CGST and SGST both when included together, then it is called as GST. Third item is ice cream, and you like it. The HSN code of that ice cream is 2105. Rate is rupees 200 per pack. One pack is purchased and that is of 500 grams. 200 is the taxable amount. The rate of CGST on the ice cream is 9%. SGST also 9. And 9% of 200 means 18 rupees is the tax paid to the central government. 18 rupees is the tax paid to the state government. The price of that article is 200 rupees. Now we are paying the tax 18 rupees to central government, 18 rupees to state government. That means 36 rupees is the tax on the ice cream, and the total amount is 236. Fourth is bread, and the HSN code of that is 1905. Rate is 35 for pack. One pack is purchased, taxable amount is 35. On bread, 0% CGST and 0% SGST. Government do not take the tax on the bread. Why government do not take the tax on the bread, we discuss in the next period. That's why no tax is there. That's why as it is, the amount, taxable amount is the total amount, 35 rupees. Next item is butter, and the HSN code of that is 210690. The code of milk products is same. Rupees 500 per gram, per kilogram. Rupees 500 per kilogram. It is the rate of butter. Quantity 250 grams. Taxable amount 125. 6% rate is the rate of CGST and 6% rate of SGST. And by 6% of 125, that means 7 rupees 50 paise. 7 rupees 50 paise to the state government and 7 rupees 50 paise to the central government. The price of article is 125, but tax we have to pay totally 15 rupees to the government. That means total amount of that article with tax is 140. Now in the last column, the amount of all articles with total tax, it is written there, and the total amount is 723 rupees 40 paise. And in this 723 rupees 40 paise, 41 rupees 70 paise is the tax paid to the central government, and 41 rupees 70 paise tax paid to the state government. What is the meaning of this? If we add these two, 4170, 4170, that means 83 rupees 40 paise is the tax we have to pay on this purchase. And with tax, the total amount is 723 rupees 40 paise.